Life is short and unpredictable, and I think that's the one thing as I walk away, like, what are all the things that you want to do in life, and let's make them happen. I didn't think I had anything wrong. I was asymptomatic, but I was in a pretty serious car accident. I was very sore from the waist up. I was showering one day, and I felt a lump while I was showering. I made a joking remark to one of my colleagues. I'm like, how crazy would that be? I got in a serious car accident, and now I have breast cancer. And she's like, that's really serious. You need to go to the doctor. I'm going to bug you every single day until you go. I went to my gynecologist and she didn't seem too worried. She says it's probably a cyst, but nonetheless, we should get it checked out. And I got a phone call and I said, do you mind coming back in? We want to do a biopsy. At that point, they said, it's small, it's probably stage 1 at most. I found out 2 days later that it was stage 3, very aggressive estrogen positive cancer. With it being in the lymph nodes, there was no doubt that I needed chemo and also radiation. The fact that my cancer was estrogen positive meant also the doctors were recommending that I have my ovaries removed. I have to say that was the one part of the journey that I fought them on, and I actually got a second opinion. I just said, I don't want to do this. I've always wanted to have children, and I'm not ready to give this up. I was 36, which at the time was considered a young survivor, and I didn't know anyone else my age that was going through what I was going through. I felt very isolated, even though I felt very supported. No one truly understood. Fox Chase has an incredible psychiatric department, and I thought, maybe I should see a counselor. Dr. Rodolitz, through months and months of just talking through it, I am whole again because of her and the work that she helped me do. Even though I was a fighter, I felt like I had to be strong all the time around my friends and family, and I felt with her, I could say, I'm having a really horrible day. I don't want to get out of bed. I just want to lie in bed and cry. You are grieving a real loss, just like someone that had a miscarriage or lost a child. You lost that too. But the hopeful part was, she's like, so now what? Okay, so that dream is not a reality. What's next for you? I started collecting scarves. I counted them, I had 47 scarves. So I would wear those instead of a wig. And it just became my thing. So they would bring me gifts, they would bring me a scarf that they got on a trip somewhere, and I started to write a picture book about my scarves. I thought my niece, who was 5 at the time, would enjoy it. The story is about her trying to process my changing appearance, but how I show her all my scarves and how we play pretend. One of the things I love to do is travel, and obviously I couldn't travel when I was sick. She and I put on these scarves and we imagine ourselves in magical places all over the world. It was my therapy, basically, my way of healing. This whole journey, I would never take it back. I didn't get that one piece of what I wanted in life, but so many better things have happened since. A year ago, I got engaged to an incredible guy, and we got married this past June, so life is really good here in Doylestown.